Assembly. May we now invite our distinguished president, a man of focus, a man who loves the National Assembly, the one that will support you to support your constituents, to now present the 2025 budget. On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand. Oh, yeah. Shall stand. On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand.
Thank you very much. Thank you. After listening to this great remark of a great mind, colleague, and the president of the Senate, I feel I could have just laid the budget. Oh. With your rendition of the mandate support, I can't do otherwise. I must but respect you and go through the exercise of reading. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to be back where I started. As once a member of this respected house of thinkers and doers, I am grateful to be your president. And to be here to see so many faces of my friends, colleagues, and competitors. Duties, and with unyielding commitment to rebuilding Nigeria towards ensuring that we remain steadfast on the journey to a prosperous future, I hereby present the 2025 budget to the joint section of the 11th National Assembly. 10th? I wrote 11. Which means you are all re-elected.
Well, for me, I think President Tinubu is coming there. I mean, Rome was not built in a day. We are just battling with the insurgents in our area and gradually we are coming up. And as we are coming up, we will now start thinking on the next step. Once we calm down the insurgents of banditry and unknown gunmen and all the rest of them, we will be able, the president and his team and all of us will advise him to open the chapter 2 of the book. And the chapter 2 will be development. Once you have no insurgents, you have no unknown gunmen, and you don't have any disturbances about our people, and we will talk page 2 of development. We have always, people will say, we have always asked the president, according to law, find the best way of law to address the issue of Southeast, both the issue of the IPOB, the issue of everybody, to address this within the context of law of Nigeria, so that possibly, very quickly, Nnamdi Kanu will be released from prisons, and we will continue to live a better life and produce everything. Let me be honest with you. Nigerians are suffering because of the problem we're having in the Southeast. The Southeast can produce everything you buy in China. We can make them in Aba, Newe, and Onitsha. Everything you buy from China. Just give us electricity, give us the way that with it, and give us the direction. We produce everything that you produce in China. The technologies are there, everything, we have it, but we need a better atmosphere. We need to clean away properly in agreement the sit at home, which has cost hundreds of billions of naira out of the Southeast. We need to bring back the I can do it spirit. We need to sing back aging by aging. We need to go back to what we know how to do. When I was governor, a lot of things were being manufactured in Aba. People have begged Aba people to stop putting
Mark, my side balance like Eyimba Eyi, Eyimba Eyi, Nzabu Eyimba Eyi, Nzabu Eyimba Eyi. Mark, the game is ticking, man. No one send with you now. They worry about say now they hungry. Economy bad. Senate president is busy accused. All those things now palava be that. Men who pull power in sight before them are marching on. They don't care, Mark, whether you chop, you know, chop, or that's your freaking problem. They don't give a hook. Anyway, it's no longer in news at this point. Even it's everywhere now that Malam Nasser El-Rufai has launched has decamped to a not a brand new party, has decamped to another party. But I don't know. First of all, I'm still surprised at why Bola Tinubu height become president based on his height. This is where you see the vote short person last. Just run, just close your eyes and scan the world. Just scan the world. Just look. Just go around the world. When was the last time you see a president that is at least less than 6 foot? When was it? And in which country? So women self were averagely that they below 6 feet. I mean, all the women where I know say they believe all of them top past Tinubu. Now, what am I trying to say? I think I don't see Nigeria going from a short man to another short man. Just saying. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Ekabo, it's a new day's war.
What is important? Let's discuss Nigeria. Whether we are going to do coalition or not, let's talk about the future of the country. Because often we abandon the country and what we need to do, talking about power grab. I'm not interested in any coalition that is for purpose of taking power. It is about discussing Nigeria. How do we care about securing Nigeria? How do we care about the common person in Nigeria? How do we care about our children being in school? That is the most important thing for now. That's what we need to remove. Because what you are doing is that you're encouraging stealing of public money, because if I steal it and use it to win an election, then I get all the powers and everything, including immunity, not to be prosecuted. So we must stop it. That is what is driving the stealing.
Peteru. I feel, in a way, I don't know if it make I feel bad for the man, or, I should hold on to my faith that come 2031 is the man to beat, because at this point, he seems to have the message on his side at this point. He get the message. He's the only one, whether I mean him or mean him, or, at least he talks about it at every junction. He relates his message to make it about the masses. But where it is unfortunate is that there is a gap between him and his top lieutenant to actually demonstrate that message and take it to the base. But instead, they are expecting him to be 3-in-1, to be different from his peers, not to be arrogant, to be cool-headed, which is excellent. He's doing pretty good. That's one. Two, they expect him to have always will be with the right message. And he has improved greatly, man. There may be only birthday wishes and this is, you can see him is the ways of attacking the issue is improving. So he got that cover too. Then they want him to be the Donald Trump at the center, to be that, to have the street credibility comes with it. It doesn't come like that. Donald Trump is a special breed, just like Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is the tallest sprinter, pretty much not just the fastest, but with his height, he's pretty much the tallest sprinter the sport has ever seen. The next person with the same height is our own Francis Obikwedu, who after winning gold for Nigeria during these under 20 days, and he got injury. Nigeria abandoned him, decided to turn to Portugal. They rehabilitated him and he got Olympic silver. The same height with Usain Bolt. But Usain Bolt, if you look at the principles of speed now, length of stride and frequency of that stride, that's where a short person has the fast frequency and a tall person has the long strides. So Usain Bolt, now being a special one, has the two ability. As a tall man who also have the same wheel, the same turnover that's like a short person, so that makes him dangerous. Same with Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been in our face for TV for almost 40 years. He's a movie star pretty much. He's a deal maker, whether you like it or not. So he has what none of his peers who are running for that position have. So Obi no get that street credibility to him. Fine. The way, where are that's where the top lieutenant has to come into play, right? The only person who is, who they go that route a little bit now, Dele Farotimi, but right now they don't restrict him to YouTube alone. So I don't know what to say. And I think that's what the El-Rufais they want to take advantage of, that radicalness. Because I talked about before, the Nigerian political scene has not seen somebody who who's radical in the sense of ready to take on the cabal, just ready to. I mean, you just can't help it. That's Trump, a disruptor. However you want to describe him, right? Now that kind of person we'll never see. We've seen the strategies and the money bag in terms of Tinubu. We've seen somebody who is not privileged in terms of being part of the elite from day one. So somebody from the Talakawa's constituency, humble background. Good Lord Jonathan. We've seen a radical traitor, Obasanjo, but we've not seen a radical nationalist. Sure, we really want to toe that part, but it doesn't have the capacity to to attract the coalition that needed to fuel that monster. So just as I've always said, any coalition that does not involve Obi, it no go follow. But as it is now, the coalition that is shaping, to my own understanding, their target is Obi presidency. How do we take Obi out of the system, politically speaking? Because if Obi this continue like this, it will be a thorn in their flesh come 2031. And again, on the flip side, Obi, for me, now, like never, he has to prove that 6 million is not a fluke. If you don't get that 6 million back, it doesn't matter the position you finish come 2027. Right? But if you no feel recoup that 6 million, that's it. It's done. Politically speaking. Yes, the move was expected. My next thing now is that who is going to follow suit? I was expecting Prince Adewale to respond. I think he did respond. He did respond, so he welcomed the moves, who says a lot. So that's why I said this is nothing but how do we kill Obi presidency? Because if Obi keep going the way he's going, then the likes of Adewale, who sees Obi as the second coming of Obasanjo, he will lose out for another 16 years. So you rather go with the traditional alliance, work with the Northern Alliance. Hopefully, if you don't get the second in command, you will be very close to getting the rowdy position. So this is what this is about. So you will see the radicals assemble themselves in one party, or you see the replica of APC. Because rumor has it running that APC Atiku will let his own faction come out for PDP, which would be interesting. That would be a big win for Wike. If Atiku leave a PDP for Wike, that would be a victory. That would put. I mean, my respect for Wike, I don't know, it will be top notch. If he can chase Atiku out of PDP, then I will begin to see the man say, okay, yeah, there's something else about that motherfucker, man. It was even with Atiku yesterday. I mean, the former governor, yes. A lot is happening behind closed door. Time will tell. We are watching. So that's what is. So, may I know say the North. This is they know they have only one choice. They have to support Tinubu, but most importantly, they have to make sure the two big political parties, that is going to be APC or PDP or SDP or STB, have to feature to northern people in order for them to be very sure of getting power 2031. Now, I don't expect to leave to join any of these parties. I don't expect that. But let's look at it this way. If what is it called? If Atiku leave PDP, then Obi come into PDP. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Because I don't. That would be this. That would be his hand. That would be his hand, politically speaking. Because that means Wike had to be forced to walk not with him, but from behind him, and that is not a good deal. They will sabotage Obi to make sure he never get more than 2 million, and the chapter is done. So, but again, can Obi produce that 6 million again if he goes solo under Labour Party or any other, just based on the movement? Because he's been saying the movement is bigger than political party. Is this an attempt for? Is this a move for the elite, the northern angle, to say, okay, we will even see what this guy is working with. We will see how big his movement is. We are going to make sure we guide down from every other angle and see if his movement can actually produce that. This is me just thinking out loud. I wonder what Prince will do. Hope they will rather relegate him to the background. No, I think Prince now. Prince is working towards 2031 if he can secure a vice presidential slot. Because of course it's not going to be Tinubu. I think that is what he's trying to do. He's positioning himself for a future. He's young, so he wants to be that trusted ally from the south, from the west. After all, the likes of Tinubu, Bisiaka, and the rest of them are going out, right? So if you are not looking to the future, who are the next generations, right? Even the likes of Babatunde Rajesh Fashola said they don't old, right? All these all of So we are looking at him, them Sonwolu, them young chaps like that. So he's looking way ahead. So now I'm basing this my assertion based on his response to this. I'm based on what you said, Mark. This is make I read his response to this El-Rufai joining APC. We are joining his party. So he had a post on X. On behalf of the teaming members of the SDP Nigeria, right, and patriotic Democrats who believe Nigeria and her principles of inevitable greatness, I heartedly welcome my dear brother El-Rufai to our party, with the hard-working and sagacious Malam joining our ranks. An avid worker for the people has been enlisted in our force against poverty and insecurity. Okay. Now it is the time for us to put our collective shoulder behind the efforts to fulfill Chapter 2 of the Constitution and rescue Nigerians from bad governance and underdevelopment to restore hope again. Now they also can be that from wetin be Buhari say, shey na change to the new hope, not to hope again. All right, hope again 2027. God, these people. Anyway, we cannot swear for them. I know say na the Mark friend. Dr. Wu Mark Stallion book. What's it be the book name? So hope again 2027 to suffering masses callously left behind in the locust years of the official APC and its co-traveler PDP. All genuine Democrats and true nationalists who believe in order, decency, and honesty are welcome to the SDP, where we are governed by law, not men, constitution, and vision. Together, following the laws and the constitution and manifesto of our party, we can set a good example of clean and ethical politics to emulate and rally Nigeria to forefront of the liberation of Africa and people of the black world. Good politics begets good governance. Let no one sit on the fence any further. There is no time to waste. Join us on the march again. God bless Nigeria. God. Oh, this politician, this na Prince. Oh, I hope to get him here again. The die is cast. It is finished. SDP is nailed. Get ready to welcome Atiku. I still don't believe Atiku will leave PDP for week. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. If Atiku will leave PDP for week, I will go join PDP. Because God damn. Holy moly. So you said Dr. Kilongwe, Dr. Max Stallion. So which of his book are we talking about? Let me see. Max. Stallion. Let's see which book you get. Bros, I ain't seen no book here, man. I don't see no book. Oh. Which book are we talking about? The guy don't die. Yo. Let's see. Oh, my bad. Respect. Bros, no book like that. I don't see any book under this your manual. Okay, I think I see one. Nigeria historian. Um what's it called the book? The Forgotten Era, Nigeria Before the British Rule. That's interesting. That's Interestiano. Okay, I will see. I'll check it out. Soldiers of Fortune. Okay. Oh, if Atiku leave PDP for week, I think I will forget wicked sins. All these sins, I will forgive them. I will. My respect for her will be at another level, politically speaking. Because God damn, nah. That's. I don't want to believe that. That's something that will happen. But let's say that happens. Wicked leaves. Now, Konkoso, Konkoso, Konkoso can't even afford to run him alone this time around. Yeah, they will crush him beyond that 1 million we get. Yeah, I think for me, his best game is to he will collapse the whole Konkosia and declare to be APC at the eve of next election. By so doing, you don't take out Danguji and don't become pretty much one of the big boys in APC, which puts him in a very strategic position ahead of the game. Politics have just begun. I know, but I don't know. El-Rufai no be. I don't know what El-Rufai. I don't know power where El-Rufai get. El-Rufai are just there. El-Rufai at this point, they say like. And it's like FFK position. Yeah, it's just loud. You no get. You can, I don't know. You cannot win any election. So, Minister Bu, the point. My question is that where is Konkosea in this whole plot against my friend Obi? This whole maneuvering, this thing. All not just Obi. How do we take Obi out? How do we kill his presidential ambition, politically speaking? Now, for me, that's what it's about. It is not about defeating Tinubu. It's not possible. At best, you make a deal with Tinubu, and Tinubu has already made his deal very public. Retain all your position. Give me my 25%, and we all come back together as one big happy family. Which country go pass that one? I would say I'm elected Nigeria now. Let's just be patient and not rush into making permutation. What is now? We can learn. You don't say learning the hard way is very good. Yeah. Build your model ahead and see if it follow. Mm? I just know that Obi should not fall for any promise. It doesn't matter where it's coming from, unless he's not sure. Then he can make 6 million again. It's better he stand alone and they gang up against them than make them cajole him, join any of their party, and they and they destroy him there in a very say for me it is interesting days ahead. I believe Africa and the former governance are in the same boat. El-Rufai is not running for president. I know it's not. It can't even. No, I'm not even self-confident. I'm talking. It's done. Like that is not even. I don't care. No, not tomorrow. Not in 50 years time. That is not. He can't even pull it off. So if it doesn't, within the northern contest now, right? What role is what use? What special talents is he bringing to the table that he cannot get his match easily at a cheaper price in the north? How much in they bring come? Yes, and money is not the problem when it comes to that the northern angle at that level. So He's a good distraction, if you ask me. Maybe if he has a role for that, fine. But how wicked? How no? Atiku. You, hmm. So far, all of our moves is just good for the optics. Nothing really. It just give a sense of direction somehow. That's why I said I wait who will join until current members who are elected started joining the new party. Then I will begin to make sense of it. The difference within the APC is what moves with Malami, Panama, and Senator Damagun, Bojemik. All those ones, you are literally just talking about CPC. You understand? Na CPC they talk. What choice do they have? They go join APC too. They go join SDP. So in last, that's what I'm saying. Last, they will try to weaken PDP to strengthen the SDP. On the long run, it's not going to affect Tinubu anyway, but Obi now it will affect. Now, will that affect Obi from the votes from South, and Southeast? I don't think so. But not central. It's coming. With what is even happening to Senate President and Natasha, because that case is still very much on. Never finished. They don't adjourn the hearing now to next 2 weeks. Pantani, okay. Pantami, yeah. Yeah, all those, that's the CPC, that's the Buhari faction of the APC now. So, they can't, I don't see, because Tinubu is not naive in the sense that any day where they prove before I ain't go sign up, that's that will give him another 4 years. So that one is settled. What if at the end, the SDP does not produce a presidential candidate? Okay, I would not be surprised. But what is their target? They want get there. They want to occupy the National Assembly. Is that the goal? So what's the goal? And I'm not saying that it's not about being naive or not naive. It's just that Nigeria are one big political club. Okay, so every move now is not necessary to unseat the president. Every move these people are making is ahead, because 2027 is already over. But how you finish 2027 matters come 2031. So that's why I said two people are in target here. How do we keep Atiku presidential ambition before 2031 and that of Obi? If we cannot get the two, but one must go. But the most consequential one might be Obi. So Max, if El-Rufai seems to be the card. It was with Atiku last night, but then Friday he was in Lagos. No, all those ones that me, El-Rufai no be. 2027 is over. Ministable. I don't know how he was. No matter how you see her, it's gone. I don't know. It's over. I don't see Tinubu blowing it. I don't see what Tinubu can possibly do at this point that will make him blow it. Haba. And now you go know the meaning of Akusibe. Well, Akusibe. Akusibe. And now you go know what that would mean. Every mean necessary. Like Senator Ogunlewu will say this on Arise. The master is in charge. And I believe that guy still. I believe that guy. 100% believe that guy. Anything with the guy talk, and they always follow. He's a realist. He got 15 billion for a female to become senator, and all of them for inside studio begins it. Eh? Are you sure? Are you sure? Like, who in the craze? This is a man, a senator himself, who has won an election in that position. They tell you what is going to go. They tell us, is he sure or he just like? What do they worry all this? Charge cut and bail TV presenter. Eh? when the men who are in front lines of the politics, they tell you how the game is played, they don't make you pay attention. And that's a tricky question. They say, boy, they speculate. She only explain. So, Minister, I'm sorry. 2027, when it comes to that presidential seat, it's gone. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. If nothing at all, I believe in Tinubu on this particular one. For the like, I go stick my chest out. Say he no feel lose arm. That nigga cannot blow it. And we are not there yet. And I don't see the cabal. I don't see the force. I don't see the correlation. I don't know how they want form themselves. That Tinubu cannot say yes to any deal that we have. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Tinubu will go sign deal with Russia, China, and Pentagon. Live, simultaneously. They might go sit down there. They say, well, Minister, I understand you, I understand. You are a stakeholder. As the chairman of the NNPP diaspora, I understand what's at stake. Mark, Buhari is on El-Rufai side, and I be the leader of the CPC. No be the Buhari bring Rufai come back. He never wanted Jagaban. We can only be speculative. Obi is still in the picture. Yes, he's still in the picture. Just because they all have one goal to win. No, Obi is still in the picture. I'm not really mad. I'm just saying, all these men, that is their goal. How do we kill his presidential ambition? Are they going to succeed? I don't know, but that's the goal. That's the priority for them. But that turn by turn. With the way the world unraveled before us, knowing the man who is in charge of the West, my man, Donald J. Trump, the guy is a deal maker. It's not about the deals. It's not after all that shit any guy or whatever you want to do with your life. No. Just bring the deal. They see what they happen for Ukraine. It's all about the deal. So, and with Tinubu that I know, the man is also equally a deal maker. What a time, anyway. Now one of you. Let me bounce. That we tell. It's okay. Yeah, so I will tell you anyhow, I appreciate you. Thank you. So, but as many stable say, let's keep on with our speculation and we'll see what happens. But El-Rufai, as far as I'm concerned, is it's not sneaky. It's not important. The scheme of things. Anybody will take him serious on his own power. So let me see who goes. Who goes? Then if Atiku goes, then this is how Tinubu don't present deal before the Congress. You are all coming back as a deal before them. If you no sign now, that man had the capacity to run you out of the next election. I think he can. But anyway, then all the governors, a deal. The governors, there is also a deal before them. Give me my required 25%. And every other thing will be added on to you. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and everything will be added, as they say in the Bible. So, and I think that's a good deal. He's not like my uncle, Good Luck, who doesn't understand power, who is naive, who is a scared cockroach. So, with this guy and his friend in Washington D.C., oh la manta sharaka sita raboshi kataya sita. That thing was smooth. We might not get to hear or read about the deal as it's unfold, but if we are fortunate enough to live long, like that can 110, 120 years, well, Adeboye is saying, they pray for that. we might get to hear the deal that took place. That Tinubu sneak, enter hotel, go see CEO of Google. You tell me say that guy man go lose election. Kai. Ramatan Shantara Bobo Sika. I don't understand. I'm not sure you understand the deal. This event take place in Paris, which is the second home. Which, as far as I'm concerned, I could be wrong, but in the future we'll find out that summit about AI that took place in Paris is equivalent to what took place in Berlin 1885. This motherfucker sneak into the hotel lobby to go say, you tell me saying go lose election. As me and you, they talk so for now. For that, your land, they never take your land finish. My minister, people, Nigerians are crying. Say, Fulani, yes, man, they take their land. I don't know, say, nah, the land that they secure for France and the European counterpart to come farm. They are up and doing. You tell me, say, Tinubu go lose. You tell me the election never finished. Oh, minister, you're lucky. You're lucky, sir, I don't get money. I for don't sue you. I for carry you go court. I'll carry you go court. So already, I'm not surprised that what be a column Prince is celebrating the convergence of El-Rufai. Like You know, like Peter Obi before, so I get it. Senator Sani just spoke on politics today on El-Rufai move to SDP. What did they want to talk, sef? That one is still very bitter. Say El-Rufai make am lose a senator. A senate. He get is worth listening to, but I don't think it's anything new. He wants to say that just finish listening to it. It will. I would recommend it. Tell me, give us hint. Waiting now. Waiting talk about. Oh no. Now this day, now I know say they will be in trouble with this man. This day, the day where we will be grant this interview. Now I know say the coming days are gonna be interestiano. I mean my Spanish, I've been as Italian, no follow. Interestiano. When he came out and grant the interview and the responder follow and no say Rianta Shanta Sikala this interview.
What is important, let's discuss Nigeria. Whether we are going to do coalition or not, let's talk about the future of the country. Because often we abandon the country and what we need to do, talking about power grab. I'm not interested in any coalition that is for purpose of taking power. It is about discussing Nigeria. How do we care about securing Nigeria? How do we care about the common person in Nigeria? How do we care about our children being in school? That is the most important thing for now. That's what we need to remove. Because what you're doing is that you're encouraging stealing of public money, because if I steal it and use it to win an election, then I get all the powers and everything, including immunity, not to be persecuted. So we must stop it. That is what is driving the stealing.
This meeting where they do so is equivalent to what took place in Abore, in Ghana, in 1966, the Abore Accord, when they tried to coerce General Ojukwu to sign up to this current nonsense where they get so unity governance. The man said that's not the way forward, and he no agree. That the same thing, so that's the deal where they present to give before that meeting. You'll be saying, "Man, no, this is not going to, you know, follow." The guy. After that interview, I say, "My lanta shantarabobo shikata sibo. This man is in trouble. All head, all gone will be him and him." Like Bob Marley will say, "Ambush in the night." All games at this point, they're him and now, politically speaking. The response after this from Atiku was this.
Indigbos have been carrying this party. I've been screaming this since 2020. That look, the Igbos have been carrying us. We have to accept that fact. The data suggests this, the energy level suggests. Now, we are at a point now where if we don't do something to show them that we understand where our gifts that lay the golden egg of our votes come from, they may leave us. They left us in 2023, and we couldn't do as well. So now, we are at the point where it's not yet 2 years. We have enough time to look and say to us, okay, really, aside even wanting to, that's why I said Peter is the one that was smart there. Aside even wanting to be presidential candidate, are you not going to even be talking about the issues you want to affect in the country? He was the only one that was talking about that.
But you also have a problem with his messaging. You say his
I say to him,
his negative tone
is a bit much. You know, the reason is that, imagine that you're not a journalist and you're not that educated, and all he hears, and the country is bad. That alone can make you run back. It's not the same thing.
Is that all he's doing?
Don't put words into my mouth. If you put a rhetoric that sees no good in the nation, why do you think they beat us with change? They didn't come and give us change only on negative propaganda. They gave us change on hopeful promise. Why do you think they came up with, what was the next thing, renewed hope, what they call it? Why do you think they are doing, why do you think our rivals are always bringing hope? Why would we be why would we be projecting misery? It never sells. It will sell to some extent. People will be angry and other, but it won't give you boots on ground.
What kind of opposition is, in your view, acceptable? I mean, some would say what Peter Obi or Atiku Abubakar is doing in their commentary of the state of the nation is an honest critique of what is going wrong, and they also prefer solutions.
With due respect, don't box them together. Atiku is a very experienced person. He doesn't do what Peter is doing.
they're the two leading political figures.
No, just listen. Yeah. Atiku doesn't have best hope. He doesn't have best misery. I know him. I'm his spokesperson. I'm still very much with him. He doesn't speak without offering alternative. To be fair to him, he always does. Go and read everything he says. He will probably say, I don't agree with it. He doesn't want to be giving them everything, because after all, he was the first person to even bring out the policy document. That's not Atiku's issue. Atiku's issues with the Nigerian electorate is elsewhere. The Peter Obi issues that, you kind of like feel for him. They all go to a meeting to talk about zoning or merger. This one is saying PDP is dying. That's what Nasser is saying. Our man is saying in 1999 we're the one that started this in 1992. That's what he's saying. The soundbite from Peter is, we need to look for what's going for our children. We need to look for what's education. That's how to get people to connect to a message. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying to him, giving him free advice, don't come across, because of our tribal and ethnic issues, as only...
there's problem. They don't know how to criticize them. They don't know how to criticize them. They don't know how to praise them without overdoing it. So that was the first time they give him deal. The guy said, no. So now there and then I know say, okay, all game now, all guns now to him, political guns now to see how to destroy that man in political ambition. So this is what it's about. They try to coerce him. It don't work. So let's see how this unfolds. What a time. What a time. What a time. What a time to be alive. What a time. Unfortunately, all this one well, I would say unfortunately. Where my brother, Mr. Omorui, whether they try educate her that day, let her know the politics at that level before poor man. You guys know it is and they tell us that any interest come first. They say that I'm just speaking for myself, now my stomach. But it just and that's one thing I noticed. These people, this elite don't deal with us. They don't bastardize our way of seeing and reasoning things to the point that they no need to disguise anything. They show us the real deal to our face. But because we are so far gone, we define how to connect quantum physics and chemistry to make sense, just to make sense of like it's right there. This man just steal your money, go buy car. Why you define the channel where So these days they do all right. Oh, I just go listen to Senator Ogunlewe, point blank. This is transactional politics, business. It's all about the Benjamin. Now the time knowing you at that level now for bar. No get the money. No, if you are not in that bracket, just watch. analyze for your own amusement. To actually play at that level, reach. It's pure transaction now. I mean, you see what happened in America. That is the pinnacle of party politics. You play at daylight, straight up. Now, bar, Elon Musk drop, you get access at the table, straight up. You did that. You talk about and be nice, be kind, be good. All those ones na local politics. Those ones the example, not at that level where it's all about asset management. Talking about trillions of nairas and billions of dollars worth of assets owned by foreign interests. We did they talk about being idealistic about what is right in front of you. ISB that. That's what's up. That's to show that you can handle money. That's so that you can handle money. How far, how bad do you want it? What are you willing to do? Are you willing to look the other side where millions are being slaughtered? If that's what it takes, you have the heart. Because, hey, a jungle. So, we have one, two politicians. We also have two politicians now. And for me, I think Tinubu is already, it's not even, there's one politician. One but this against all the every other one, Obi and the rest. Obi versus the rest. The fear of Obi is the beginning of wisdom. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. Fuck another find out. Now be Trump administration. Fuck another find out. And this is what Obi has come to represent. Obi just say, I'm here. I don't care what your motherfuckers say, want or do. I am here and I ain't going nowhere. Thank God say no be he no buy away. He came through genuine people power. All the politicians went down the street for like 20 years. They no fit amass 1 million votes. This motherfucker just come from nowhere. Just 6 million there cut across three geopolitical zones. They say, talele yìí Peter ti ya wèrè. Let's sit up. That's exactly what is going on. The guy sent a shock wave across the length and breadth of Nigerian political class. Now they don't know how to act again. From 4 people tweeting in the room to 4 million people to 6 million people standing their ground. People never fully comprehend why 2027 quote unquote starts this early. The urgency is not because Tinubu is not performing well, it's not because no. It is because they never see the coming of Obi, just like the political establishment of both parties in America never saw Trump coming. They never saw Trump coming. It took them unaware in 2016. The same thing, Obi, they no see Obi say Obi go feel shocked. I mean, just go by INEC statistics. It's the number 3 in line. Like just like that. You wonder why El-Rufai they need them back with his loud mouth. So times are different. Times are different. How they go to navigate now? Can we absorb Obi? Can we alienate him? What the fuck can we do, politically speaking, to make sure we have a consensus and formidable fronts come 2027, 2031? Because all the permutation before now everybody don't dey rethink am again. Everybody will be they say it's no longer the whole conclusion there among the political players is that no serious presidential candidate should be having a sleepless night about the southeast votes. If you're going by the structure, if you're going by the mapping of the region based on primary party politics and representative politics. You will notice it then deliberately shut them out so they put them at a disadvantaged position, starting pretty much 2-0 down. So, but in Obi's case, this is not just about the southeast. That's why all of them they don't enter scatter. Those way they go to buy nothing go again. Those way everybody begin to say, "Come, this is not as we expected." So Obi candidacy is not southeast. So that's what they are trying to do now. How do we just box him to just that southeast alone, so that they will say not just a regional candidate? Because I mean that's how they frame Konkoso candidacy going to 2023. I think they succeeded. They say na only Kano State, na only regional, na only they push that narrative to a point that the results show exactly that, right? So now they try to narrate them that estimated would be to be just like another, just maybe an hybrid of Shori, but it beat their expectation, and not just beating their expectation, even the established understanding that the Southeast is not where we can be overlooked if you want to become president of Nigeria at any given time. He also shattered that ceiling too, destroyed that argument. By we're not just winning Southeast, you pretty much swept through the South South. Not just he said now South South now. He went all the way to North Central. So come 2031, Tinubu is no longer in the picture. I mean, the Southeast is a no-brainer. No matter how they are trying to frame the Igbo against Yoruba narrative right now, the majority of the Southwest people will still vote for Obi come 2031. So if you put overwhelmingly in winning the Southeast, South South, Southwest, North Central, to hell with Southwest, to hell with Northwest and Northeast. It's gone. So that's what that. So at this point now, so how do we walk around him? Again, how do we walk around him? How do we absorb him? How do we just make him that his ambition should end with this coming election? Make sure he no get up to 6 million again. Possibly beat her up, put her for fourth or fifth position, and just maybe just end that chapter like that, so that we can focus. Yeah, to me, that's what I'm seeing playing out. But again, I could be wrong, but we shall saw.
You can't say, okay, this I agree, this I don't. I don't agree with this because of this. You can't be every day.
I'm sure there are a lot of obedience screaming at their TV screens right now,
saying,
saying that maybe you're not hearing all that he's saying because he always prefers solutions as to what needs to be done differently to fix the problem.
You know what? I pray that all of them go to the poll by themselves. I'm even tired of nudging them in the right direction. You guys, all of you go to the poll by yourself and win, let's see. Are you listening to yourself? I'm telling you that his coming up with, you can see all the things he's been doing since he lost that election. All of them, what have they done? Peter has gone to schools. Peter has gone to market. Peter has gone to motherless babies home. Peter has gone everywhere. You have to feel for the energy. And if there's something you want to add to him, you say, okay, Peter, you have to be more hopeful. You have to bring them more hope. Is that a bad thing? If the Obedience are angry for themselves, what's that got to do with me? Listen, opposition in a sub-Saharan country like ours must always understand that the business of running our country is ours. And to that extent, we cannot normalize demarketing our country on a global scale.
All right. Some would say that's just been calling a spade a spade. But your final thoughts?
I know, it's like you to say that, you know. You forget that you guys are all muted when the last man was there for 8 years.
Otumba, where are you thinking about moving anywhere? Or are you a lifelong PDP man?
My heart bleeds when you ask me this question. I'm running around the country. I've gone to the northeast, the northwest, the north central, the south. I'll be in Enugu in a few days. Just to tell the Nigerians, let us engage ourselves again. Let us try to think and reason together. These people are old. We have to start planning for the next morning.
These people?
Bola Tinubu is not a young man. They are old.
Okay.
Stop butting into every word. They're old. So even if they succeed, they don't succeed, is irrelevant. We must plan succession. And in planning succession, we must be realistic about what can we expect from a political party. Okay. We could start a new one, but even if we get successful, we're going to run into these battles of I'm the chairman, I'm the secretary, I'm the this, I'm the that. Why will anybody in opposition be fighting for ESCO or party when they are not even in government?
Okay, so you're not going anywhere?
I'm not sure. I've not made that promise.
Okay.
I've decided to put my gear in neutral.
So maybe?
Neutral. I shouldn't. I've been in this party since 1998. Why should I be screaming reform, 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 reform?
Okay.
And they won't reform. Why should I? And I'm not going to lock my. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let me just put it this way. I'm going to be in government in the next dispensation.
Great.
That means that any party that is winning, I'm going to go contribute my energy to get them in. I'm not interested in this anymore.
I wish you can, give me that crystal ball of yours, because I would love to see what the next couple of years is going to look like. Hope to have you back. Yeah, hope to have you back very soon. Interesting conversation as always, Otumba, as always. Thank you so much for joining us on the Daily.
Thank you for having me. But next time you're back to stop hustling.
I think it's safe to say that we are going to see Kenneth Okonkwo and Sheumi as speaking for SDP presidential candidate or speaking for that party, regardless of how they. I think now we will see with that. This is what an interesting time ahead, though. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. I got to go. I'll be back again later. But for now, like, share, and subscribe. Ciao, ciao.